Very good morning and welcome to the Sylhet International Cricket Stadium for the fifth and final day's play of the Dutch-Bangla Bank Test Series here at Sylhet.
I've always lived in the hope that something spectacular can happen. Records are there to be broken. Daryl Mitchell, as you can see, is still in there. He's on 44. He's someone that has been an unbelievable player in all three formats for New Zealand. So there is a little bit of hope there, a glimmer of hope, but Bangladesh have really outplayed New Zealand in the last 2 days.
And the bowling has been absolutely top class. I mean, most of the bowlers, including that lone pacer, Shariful, have given them the impetus and the continuation of taking regular wickets, and that's been the problem for New Zealand. Taijul,
Carl Jamieson coming forward and getting out LBW.
Right, that's how it stands at the moment. That lead of New Zealand in the first innings has been eclipsed, and Bangladesh giving them the target and New Zealand faltering. Still a lot to do. Bangladesh need 3 more wickets for a win. New Zealand have a job in hand. 219 more runs with just the 3 wickets. It's going to be a tough ask.
A very good morning to all. Early in the huddle, on the back of their mind, they know that they're in with a chance to create history. But they will need to go and pick up the last 3 wickets. And as soon as they do that, they will achieve that. On the verge of creating history, Bangladesh. Both these batters, Daryl Mitchell, who was very impressive, unbeaten on 44. With him as they show we'll be hoping that they can just grind it out, bat as long as possible. Mushfiqur Rahim having a long chat with the boys.
Yeah, I wrote that.
Now they've played well. They've played really well here. They've dominated. Won the toss and decided to bat first and set it up nicely by posting a total of 310 in the first innings. Taijul Islam has been magnificent. At times he's been literally unplayable. That's the reason why I feel that Daryl Mitchell has done a wonderful job. Not only in this innings, also in the first inning when he went on to score 41. Should have gone on to make a bigger one. It can turn out to be an interesting morning. Welcome HD Ackerman. A very good morning.
Good morning, Atta, and good morning to all our viewers around the world. Yes, Daryl Mitchell has played very well in both innings. He certainly looks as though he's one of a very few New Zealanders that have a real game plan to how to combat the spin that Bangladesh has on show. You mentioned that he should have gone on, and there's a number of players that will probably, at the completion of this test match, Taijul Islam's been amazing. 8 wickets already, with 3 still up for grabs. There'll be a number of players that will think between tests how they could have gone on, but I think it tells a story of the pitch, is that you're never quite in. There's always one ball that can just bite and turn. We saw how nicely Devon Conway played yesterday, and then Taijul Islam got one to spin from the straight and found the inside edge, and it looped to short leg. So batting isn't easy. You've got to work really hard, which speaks volumes for the innings of Williamson and Shanto.
Both those batters showed character, didn't they? It is a test of character, especially on these kind of pitches. Here you go, first delivery. Oh! You did the pitch report, HD. Define that.
Oh, we actually talked about how the pitch has held up over the course of the 5 days, and we think it has held up very, very well.
Yeah, down the wicket. It just shows that he wants to be a little bit more aggressive. You're going to come at the bowlers. A boundary.
Again, I don't mind this at all. I know there might be some that feel as though, geez, the first over of the innings, but there's such a long way to go here for New Zealand. And if they just allow Taijul Islam to settle on a length.
And he played this kind of an innings in the first innings also. But have a look at this first delivery of this morning. Oh. Picks up a single to retain the strike. A quick single taken. Takes on the fielder at mid-off. Yeah, we saw him taking a blinder. And that's what he needs to do. It's Sodhi. Ensure that whenever there is an opportunity, just standing so close to the batter. With that single, he picks up his 9th 50 in Test cricket to go with 500s. 4th 50 in 4th innings of a Test. He's having a wonderful time with the bat.
Good player, Daryl Mitchell. He's very, very good in the...
That he has faced. So many batters. That's well done. That's well fielded by Mushfiqur Rahim. 121 for 7.
Some turn, some don't. Conway got a good delivery there.
Sodhi has got good numbers against spin in Test cricket. He averages 29.
As soon as he gets the ball outside off stump.
4. Now with that boundary, it's the highest partnership of this innings for New Zealand.
He plays the shot so well, Daryl Mitchell. He gets the length right here. Gets it on the half volley. Bang. For quite a tall man, he gets really nice and low, which is key when playing the sweep shot.
Yeah, there were 450+ partnership in the first innings for New Zealand. Again, keeping low, beat the bat, beat the keeper. And it's going to go to the boundary. It does. 4 byes.
Nothing you can do about this, Daryl Mitchell, because it's turned and it hasn't bounced either. This is kept very low.
Shots of catch it.
To stay down in there at silly point. This goes low and to the left. Mitchell just pushes at it ever so slightly. It's not a catch. Yeah, I actually think this has been an exceptional Test wicket.
It seems that the kind of turn that we saw, especially last evening, is not there.
Tajul he's just very where he lands. Tight. Sodhi had to get the dive in, but umpire Rifle has decided it's close enough to have a look.
Director, we have an umpire review for a run out. Can I see your best side on angle, please?
Ready tag.
Here it comes, roll up one.
Thank you. Back on the ground and in the crease. Thank you. I've made my decision.
Yeah, it needed a direct hit. He's definitely struggling. If it was a direct hit, I reckon he was gone. There you go. He was struggling. He's not even dragging his bat on the ground. He was just over the crease there. And he's not happy. Nazmul Hassan Shanto. I just have a feeling that...
Yes, the catcher is the call, but not quite there. Must give credit to the way the two New Zealanders have played today. Just attempted reverse there, one of shots that has been played quite regularly.
Don't like that.
Catch it.
Shouts of catch it. Inside edge there from Daryl Mitchell. Just as you say it, Shamim, and you introduce me, something happens. Maybe I should go and sit on the side of the ground. Straight. Sweep the odd one. This one's in the air and taken.
That is the one. That is the one Bangladesh have been looking for. The sweep attempted, and it is the crucial wicket of Daryl Mitchell. He tried to hoist it over the top, And it was good, well just catch taken. Tajul Islam, who does his bit with the ball now in the field with a well-judged catch. And they've got their foot back in. Naeem Hassan is elated.
Well, he swept with power and precision, but not on this occasion. Daryl Mitchell, fantastic player in all three formats. Looked to do something special. Unfortunately, he's got to go for 58. Well played. 132 for 8.
Cries of catch it. Possibly just excitement more than anything else.
Well, you were equally as excited as the fielders were, Shamim. I thought that was straight off the pad. I'm in a different mindset here with New Zealand at 8 down. The captain in.
Oh, good one. Just stood back and walloped it. There is protection in the deep. Makes it look spectacular. That tumble take wasn't needed, but it did it pretty well. 134 for 8. Oh, what about that? Drift and turn away. Just evaded the bat. Now more pressure in terms of fielders around the bat.
He comes wide of the crease and just lures Ish Sodhi in with the angle. Sodhi will think, that there.
Touch short, did well, leant back and really hit it with a lot of power. That's a good looking shot. That leaves some nerves.
Well, there's the one slip and 3 around the bat with helmets. So anything short. He hasn't got a lot of cover now, Tajul Islam. Just 2 on the leg side, 7 on the offside. Just to get Sodhi coming forward.
Oh, big shout once again, but not too much commitment. Are they going to ponder a review? I don't think so. Naeem Hassan, the man who broke that partnership and that prize wicket, Mitchell really have put. Nice. The runs because of those fielders clustered around, or maybe 3 for that matter. Had to chase and pull it back.
Yeah, the fast bowler Southey called 2. His legs will be quite heavy. Then tapped down at the non-strikers and thought, oh, it's cricket. Down the wicket, skews it. He'll look for 2. I don't think he'll go 3 this time. No, he just canters in to the striker's end.
It's like the attitude. You cannot die wandering, can you? I mean, this is a situation that you've got to have a go, and you see the positive frame of mind when you're trying to play shots like that, little inside out, maybe sliced it a little bit. Still, just not hanging back and waiting for things to happen for the bowlers. You've got to take the attack back to them. Give them something to work at.
Too defensive. Southey now is being attacking, and all of a sudden, it looks like he's getting deliveries that he can hit. It's about putting that bowler under pressure so that he can't settle into the line and length that he wants to bowl.
I'm looking for a fifer. Touch short, and every time it's short, they're not going to shy away and play good-looking shots to the boundary. Excellent stuff.
Oh, this is nice from Southey. He's got a smile on his face. 2 tail enders. Just rocks back. Huge open space there. There's a lot of real estate there on the leg side. Just rolls the hands on it. Excellent stroke. Looking for the gaps. The ball where he wants to. Down the wicket. And that's hit handsomely. That'll be a maximum for Southey.
That's marvelous. I love his attitude. He enjoyed it. Shimmy down the wicket. It's the first 6 of the innings for New Zealand, this second innings, and he's not going to hang back. Look at this, just the shimmy down the wicket, gets underneath that and clouts it. Really nailed that one. Went a long way.
Not only first 6 of the innings, Shamim, it's the only nation he hadn't hit a 6 against in Test match cricket. So now,
adjusts so nicely. As if he's been batting all day.
As I said, I just had a look to see what it was that he scored against. Well,
Oh, that got low. There was a grass cutter. Almost past the bat, just past the wicket. Oh, that can be very disconcerting for the batter. And the ball dies on you.
oh my word. I don't mind this at the end of the innings, but you don't want to be...
He's been told by Rajneesh, our scorer, that he's hit the same number of sixes as Sir Viv Richards in Test cricket. That's a wonderful comparison.
to length. Big swipe from Southey here. It was going into the tea gardens.
Saudi has done well. He's given that support initially to Mitchell and now. Now he's got an opportunity. The ball drifting down the leg side. He's swung it around. Didn't quite get a hold of it. I don't know if there's a... Oh, there you go. That's the one. The one that spun ever so slightly. He's just taken a review and we'll just wait and see what transpires.
Okay, it's gone close to his bat there, so can we check that with Ultra Edge, please? Thank you. With a flat line, got a gap between bat and ball, just keep rolling it through. Yeah, so I've got no bat involved. We'll need to now go back and check for LBW, so can we go to ball tracking please? Now for the LBW the original decision will be not out, so if it's umpire's call it will stay not out. Has to be 3 reds to be out. Impact in line and missing the wickets. Paul, I've got no bat involved and I've checked the LBW. Be overturning your decision to not out. I'll let you know when you're on screen. You're on screen now.
Decision has been changed and just the manner in which Tajul is bowling at the moment. Oh, very close. Lots of O's and R's in the middle, but he survives. 162 for 8. This ball of the previous over from Tajul. He's managed to put that bat down the angle enough to allow it to take the edge very close to that silly point. Silly mid-off for that matter. They've got a silly point and a silly mid-off.
He was right under the nose of Sodhi there. Sodhi, obviously, when you're in that position, Shamim.
Talk about attacking strokes. How's about that then? Take that. Nailed it. Superlative shot from the skipper. Terrific attitude shown here by Tim Southey.
Well, a crack of the willow here from Tim Southey. Got some length. Got underneath it. A strong player, and that's what he'll do to you. Slightly over pitch, he'll go up and over.
They've managed to, just close again, but gets a run. This is the highest partnership of the innings so far. Short, comfortable enough to hang back and push it down the ground for a single. Well, he waits, swivels, plays it away comfortably. Retains strike. At the end of that over, it's 173.
Partnership. That one turned. And in fact, it is the highest partnership of the innings.
Nicely punched off the back foot. Will that find the boundary? Mominul does well, really good footwork. Made sure that it doesn't go through for 4 runs. But they're back for 2 runs. Pitch has played very well, no visible prominent footmarks in the wicket for the spinners to take advantage of. Just have a feeling, Atabhai, it's about time.
If he does manages to take a decision to bring him on, it is turning out to be a very impressive innings
Guided it there. Quick call from Saudi and obliged by Saudi. You can't take this partnership lightly. Taking the attack and scoring runs in quick time. There it is. Moves the front leg and he gets the wicket. It's the 5th wicket for Taijul Islam. It's a 5 for yet again for him here at the Sylhet International Cricket Stadium, and is the dangerous Tim Southee, the captain of New Zealand, who makes the walk back. It's a great catch at short mid-wicket.
I think it's Zakir Hassan who's picked up that catch. Hit it pretty hard off the back foot, but straight onto him. It's a low catch, so it's a pretty decent catch. It's 12th time a 5-wicket haul in Test cricket for Taijul. 9th time he's picked up a 5-wicket haul in 30 Test matches in Bangladesh. First against New Zealand. Tim Southee goes for 34. New Zealand 9 down for 178.
Oh, that's gone through the corridor. It's close. Nur Hasan Chauhan thought it's almost done with the over. One more delivery to go.
Yeah, we've seen a few deliveries keeping very low. That one also turned. What an
Round the wicket. Leg slip and 2 others on the onside. Close for Saudi.
biggest statement with the bat. He batted really well.
You mentioned it's not an easy job. We keep on saying this. Job description, well, it includes
Full of confidence and the belief. Oh, outside there, just falls short and it goes through him.
bowled so well. Taijul Islam utilizing his crease. This was the edge. Instead, Shoriful Shanto not happy with that, and it's part of the job.
I think the skipper and the team will need to have a very clear understanding as what the skipper wants and what he can get out from the players. The trust and the bonding needs to be crystal clear. And I'm sure everybody who gets onto the ground would want to give and the belief, because if you show that to the players, you start to command respect. Yes, that's it. It's over. Taijul Islam, a big roar like a tiger. A 10-wicket haul, and Bangladesh creates history. Their first ever victory against the Black Caps in a test match at home. Outstanding, brilliant, fantastic. The fans who stayed back have just witnessed history being created. It is the Bangladesh biggest win in a test against a side other than Afghanistan and Zimbabwe. They go on to win by 150 runs.
Shanto, only the 4th Bangladesh captain to win his first test after Mashrafi Mortaza, Shakib Al Hasan and Liton Das. And that man, Taijul, what a role he's played. First Bangladesh bowler to take 10 wickets in a test match versus New Zealand. 6 were again in the stadium for him as they celebrate. And why not, as Bangladesh have defeated New Zealand in Bangladesh for the first time, and that too by a margin of 150 runs. Celebration in the camp.
Yeah, it has been a collective effort. Winning the toss, Nazmul Hasan Shanto decided to bat first and posted a total of 310. This is how it all ends. Yep, straightforward. And Zakir Hassan grabs it. The moment they will remember for a very, very long time. Look at his reaction. Absolutely brilliant. What a day What a time he had with the ball. And he's cool and calm. Nazmul Hussain Shanta, he knows what has been achieved, but he knows there is more to be achieved in the next test match. Hugs all around. Mushfiq Rahim also chipped in with a very valuable 50. Mehdi Hasan Miraj, unbeaten 50. I thought he batted beautifully. Job well done, Bangladesh.
What a roar. What a roar from Taijul. I just love that moment. Mahmoud Hassan Joy, the mix of youngsters along with experience in the form of Taijul and Mushfiq Rahim. Much needed one for Bangladesh after that dismal performance in the World Cup. It's the blend of the young and the experienced. Mixing together, contributing together. This is the batting card for New Zealand. The only innings which did not go on to cross 300 in this test match. Well, Latham, he was gone for naught. Conway survived for a long time, faced 76 deliveries for his 22. Taijul got the better of him, got the better of Kane Williamson, who scored a century in the first innings. Not in this one though. Nichols was the victim of Mehdi Hasan Miraj. Naeem earlier today got the wicket of Daryl Mitchell, which was very important, the only person who scored the half century. And finally, Saudi and Saudi showing some fight, but not enough.
The highest partnership is right at the bottom, 46 of 52. This is some good rearguard action, but they knew they were struggling when they lost those wickets early on. But thanks to that, the wonderful bowling display from Taijul Islam, who picked up a haul of 6 wickets, 6 for 75, 39 overs in the first inning, 31.1 overs in the second innings. Brilliant. 6 for 75, couple of wickets to Naeem Hassan and wicket apiece to Shoriful Islam.
A superb win for Bangladesh for the first time against New Zealand here in Bangladesh. Bangladesh won the toss and elected to bat first, putting up a total of 310, which Shanto, being very modest, just added that they felt that they should have added 50 to 60 runs more. But Glenn Phillips was fantastic with the ball in hand, 4 for 53. Mahmoud Hassan Joy getting 86 in response. New Zealand 317 courtesy of that Williamson 100. And then in response, Shanto with that captain's knock scoring 105, putting up a total for Bangladesh 338 and a target of 332 for New Zealand to chase. And what a performance. Since then it has been a Taijul magic here in Sylhet yet again. 6 for 75 for him, and Mitchell the lone warrior for New Zealand.
For more updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Download T Sports app to enjoy exciting games and highlights. Visit tsports.com.